Welcome, beautiful souls, to Spiritual Signpost, your 5-minute 5 a.m. guidance through the Matrix. I'm Diana, your psychic medium, intuitive reader, and channel for spirit. These readings are timeless, so whenever these messages reach you, it's because your soul is ready to receive something meant for you today. So go ahead, pour yourself a warm cup of tea, and join me for your morning guidance through the Matrix. So take a breath and soften your energy. Open your heart as we step into the astrology frequencies and the whisper of spirit guiding you through your path right now. So if this message resonates with you, leave a comment and claim it, and be sure to subscribe and share so others can receive their daily guidance as well. So happy new moon. It's January the 18th. I was going to say July, so something significant may be happening in July. Astrology snapshot for January the 18th. Happy new moon, Capricorn Aquarius bridge today. So this opens a threshold moment, bringing Capricorn and Aquarius energy. So Capricorn brings the responsibility to structure, the completion of old obligations, while Aquarius activates vision, truth, and future alignment. So this new moon is not emotional or impulsive. It is decisive and clarifying. So thoughts may feel sharper than feelings, and there is a strong pull to step out of outdated roles and identities. So this energy explains why today may feel like a quiet turning point, right? Where you know something is internally shifting, even if nothing outward has changed yet. The astrology supports inner alignment first, action second, and choosing integrity over habit. So the daily spirit question will be, what am I ready to walk away from today so that I can step fully into alignment with my higher self and long-term path? So the oracle openers that we have today, I pulled some of my moonology ones for this new moon, and it came at the gibbous moon. You are very close to achieving your goal. Okay, so this is not a beginning phase. It is refinement. Small adjustments now have long-term impact. Then we have emotions are running high, this supermoon. So emotional awareness is heightened, and feelings are information today. They're not instructions, but they're just information. Okay, then we've got Archangel Michael and faith. So this spiritual calling is alive, it's active. So you're protected as you step into your truth, leadership, and soul alignment. This is breakthrough moments. Okay, then we've got Pegasus, transcending, number 28. So you're rising above old limitations, mental loops, and identities that once kept you grounded in fear. Then we've got the angel card that came out this morning, see only love. So it says look past perceived mistakes, look past misunderstandings and projections, right? Choosing love shifts outcomes in unexpected ways. So the theme of today, transcendence, spiritual courage, right? Inner union. And the soul tone is faith, elevation, and clarity. Okay, so at the foundation of the reading here, we have the 9 of Swords showing up. Okay, and the 9 of Swords reveals what you're releasing, like the mental strain, the overthinking, anxiety, and anything fear-based, right? I see the 8 of Swords here as well. So it's anything that's fear-based through patterns that might have kept you awake or looping. You know, going back over that, looping back over that cycle. So this is the overall energy of the reading today. And the next one is the 2 of Cups. Now the 2 of Cups emerges first, showing that there's a union taking place here. Not primarily with another person, but within yourself. This is the merging of higher self and lower self coming together. It's divine masculine and feminine energies coming into balance. Okay, because the next one that follows is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is confirming that a tangible opportunity opens up as a direct result of that inner alignment. Okay, so as soon as this is aligned, this opens up. And this is what's showing here today. The union is actually taking place. It's a bridge between your higher self and your lower self. And it opens up an opportunity. Okay, it's a merging of higher self and lower self. So as a result of that, you're making space, right? This is a grounded beginning for something that can grow and stabilize. Okay, the next card we have the High Priestess, which is the only major arcana here in the spread today. And this anchors the reading. Okay, it confirms that intuition and inner knowing, spiritual authority are guiding this moment. Okay, answers aren't outside of you. They are already within you. So you really got to pay attention to your intuition today. It's going to reveal a lot to you today. Okay, the Page of Pentacles shows your willingness to learn. Right? It's applying, it's taking practical steps. Even if the path feels unfamiliar, you're still trusting it. You're still taking steps. Right? And the Six of Wands is about recognizing and validation and success. Right? It's about being recognized. It's victory. Right? But only after you choose alignment over approval. Right? You've got to choose alignment over approval. Approval is external. Okay? Because the next one we have here is the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is about, it's a self-imposed fear. It's a feeling of being trapped. Just the way you perceive things, right? It's a perceived limitation. And it's still lingering in the energy. It's followed by the King of Cups, right? Or it comes before the King of Cups, right? And the King of Cups is a conscious decision to walk away from that. It's signaling mastery, right? Like a calm leadership and compassion, right? So you may get a brief moment where you really doubt. But there's a calm leadership and compassion and emotional mastery that's going to really kick in and take action, take leadership over this feeling here today, right? It's a calm leadership. So don't think you're falling backwards or you're looping again just because you might have a brief moment of self-doubt. Okay, or lingering limitation, feeling trapped. Because this leadership about your calmness, your compassion, your emotional mastery is going to kick in today. Okay? And that's going to take the center stage. The reading includes the Eight of Cups, which is at the end of the reading, right? It's a conscious decision to walk away from emotional patterns, right? It goes along with those, right? You're making conscious decisions to walk away from this, right? And apply the leadership of your calm, mastered emotions here, right? It's a decision to walk away from that, from situations, from identities that no longer align with who you're becoming. And we have like I said, the High Priestess is the only major arcana here, so it's a big energy in this reading, right? It marks the life role shift from seeking answers externally to embodying your inner authority, right? It's not a moment, it's not an initiation, it's the overall energy of embodying your inner authority, right? Applying it to your emotions, listening to your body, listening to the direction from your inner self, your lower self, your higher self, coming together in union. So the number combinations we have here, we have repeating eights. We've got the 8 of cups, and we've got the 8 of swords, right? This is mastery, transcendence, karmic completion. We've got reclaiming personal power. We've got union in the 2s. So we've got the 2 of cups here. We've got Michael and Faith, 2. Okay, and this number 2 is on the High Priestess's number 2. So we've got union, we've got balance, we've got reconciliation, we've got alignment within self. Right? So this is confirming the bridge being crossed between fear and faith, between masculine and feminine, between the old identity and the embodied truth. So this new moon reading reveals a powerful inner union, right? Where the higher and lower aspects of self is coming together in coherence. It's protected by Archangel Michael and guided by faith. So you're transcending mental and emotional limitations, and you're stepping into your authority here, your inner intuitive authority. Right? This is victory. Because the High Priestess confirms the clarity from within, right? While the repeating 8s and 2s is highlighted, mastering through balance. So now we will get some oracle to get advice from Spirit, and then we'll summarize all this together into real time, how this applies with your energy today. Okay, so advice from Spirit, we have number 20. No, it is not time yet. It is not the divine right time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. Then we have, am I clear on what my soul really wants? And on the back it says, take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to the heart's desires instead. So if you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. So today's soul action, ask yourself what it is your soul really wants. What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Then we have hope. Stay positive. The worst is behind you. Look up to the light. We've got divine flow. And then we've got humility. We've got surrender your fear of intimacy. You're ready to let love in. 31 and 14. I am disciplined and I am practical. So here you can take a screenshot for your affirmations today. Now let's put all this together. This new moon is a bridge between the old identity and the new, and your spread confirms the shift is happening through inner union. The 9 of Swords shows that you're done carrying this mental strain, right? The fear loops, the pressure, the 2 of Cups and the High Priestess is breakthrough, right? It's higher self and lower self merging. It's divine masculine, divine feminine coming into harmony. Right? The intuition becoming your authority, because we've got the Ace of Pentacles in between this and the Page of Pentacles after that. Okay? So, and it's about grounding opportunity, and that's opening up, and it requires practical steps. right? Not overthinking, right? I am practical. I am disciplined, right? It's asking you not to overthink this, right? The Eight of Swords is a test, right? The mind trying to trap you in doubt. And the King of Cups is the remedy, right? It's the completion, the conscious choice to walk away, right? Walking away from any emotions that draws you into those loops, right? It's a completion. It's a conscious choice. It's to walk away from what no longer matches your frequency. So this is alignment. This is initiation. So this is the new moon planting from a higher timeline. Okay, so what does this mean for you today in real time? So under this new moon, it may feel emotionally overwhelmed. You may feel a bit restless today. You may even feel slightly anxious with the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Okay, this may surface today, but it's not surfacing to stop you. It's showing you exactly where you're still listening to fear instead of your intuition. Okay? The moment you pause and you ask, is this aligned with what I actually want? As soon as you ask that, you bring light to it, and it automatically shifts. The pressure shifts. So it's asking you to be aware of this today, this energy. Because if there's a decision, a conversation, or an opportunity that presents itself today, especially involving work or money, right? A direction or a commitment even, right? Because you've got those two here together. The Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is not random that they came out together. This is a mirror moment, right? What you choose reflects whether your higher or lower self are moving as one, right? If it feels calm, right, rather than urgent or emotionally charged, this is a yes. It's a big yes. But if you feel tension and you feel anxious, it's going to say, no, it's not time yet. So you've got to pay attention to that today. It's very important. Right? So if emotions rise quickly, or you feel pulled back into an old pattern, the King of Cups is your instruction. Right? Respond, don't react. Right? Hold emotional authority. Seeing only love. Seeing only love does not mean, though, tolerating misalignment. It means choosing clarity without conflict. Okay? So if you catch yourself thinking, what if I'm wrong? What if it doesn't work? Right? Or maybe I should wait. Right? This is the Eight of Swords test. It's not a warning, but it's a final illusion dissolving. Right? This is where the Pegasus energy shows up here. Okay? This is transcendence. It's where energy lifts you above that loop. It's transcending. It's being alchemized, right? So, if you feel a quiet but firm pull to disengage, step back. The Eight of Cups confirms that today is a conscious departure, not a loss. Okay, you're not leaving empty-handed. You're leaving aligned. This is a big day for crossing that bridge between the lower self and the higher self. Right? And making conscious decisions today. And really, really using your mastery with the King of Cups. So Spirit is clearly saying to you, today is not about fixing. It's not about forcing. It's not about figuring everything out. Okay? It's about choosing what your soul already wants and taking one honest step toward it. Right? Saying no without an explanation, that is what a step looks like. Right? If something doesn't feel right to you, you have every right to say no. And you don't need to explain yourself. Okay? And then saying yes without fear. Like, it's the same applies to saying yes. Right? Leave the fear behind, just say yes. Take that leap. Take that step. Right? Letting silence speak. Right? You don't need to over-explain. So take grounding action on something you have been thinking about. Say you got a new idea or some project that you wanted to do or experience. Just take a small step. Say it's travel, for example. Start watching a video or look through a magazine in regards to places to go there in that area or things to see. You know, about when would be a good time to go there. Like, do you want it to be summertime or do you want it to be near water? You know, those are steps. Those are taking a thought and taking action on it. Right? It's grounding action. So, and release the emotional attachment that no longer matches your frequency. Okay, so this new moon is not asking for speed. So ask yourself today, am I clear on what my soul really wants? Get out of your head and drop the limitation story and listen to clear truth underneath the emotions. Take one step in that direction, and wherever you go, go with all your heart. Okay, so that's what I have for you today. Thank you for joining me this morning. And remember, Spirit meets you at the moment you become present. If this message is aligned with your heart, subscribe and return to your 5-minute 5 a.m. spiritual signpost reading. And until tomorrow, stay aligned, stay open, and may Spirit guide your steps today. Love and blessings.